My dear sisters and brothers in Christ Jesus, greetings to you all. Someone asked me recently, are there concordas between Vatican and other countries that exist still today? My dear friends, the answer to this question is yes. There are concordas between Vatican and other countries that exist still today. After the Second Vatican Council, which ended in 1965, the term concordat was dropped for some time until it reappeared with the Polish Concordat of 1993 and the Portuguese Concordat of 2004. A different model of relations between Vatican and various states is still evolving, basing on the Second Vatican Council's declaration on religious liberty, Dignitatis Humanae. My dear friends, some concordats guarantee the Catholic Church the tax-exempt status of a charity, either stating this explicitly, as in the case of Brazilian Concordat entered in 2008 and Italian Concordat entered in 1984, or phrasing it indirectly, as in Portuguese Concordat entered in 2004. When the political will is present, such concordat privileges can be extended by domestic legislation. In 1992, the tax exemption granted to the Church by the Italian Concordat was interpreted by a law which permits the Catholic Church to preclude paying 90% of what it owes to the state for its commercial activities. The Slovak Concordat ensures that church offertories are not subject to taxation or to the requirement of public accountability. This is also the case with the country Ivory Coast, where far larger sums are involved. The basilica built at Yamoussoukro, estimated to have cost $300 million, is supposed to be the largest church in the world, and the cost of construction and its recurring cost on its maintenance are shielded from scrutiny by the concordat concluded with the president of the country in 1992. This concordat ensures that the foundation's income and assets remain untaxed and that it holds these funds beyond the reach of both criminal and civil law of the country. It also permits this money to be sent out of the country and keeps all the foundation's documents inviolable, in other words, secret. In Colombia, there was a crisis between the state and the church in 1994 when Attorney General Gustavo the Grave accused several bishops of having illegal contacts with the FARC guerrillas. It turned out that under Colombia's concordat with the Holy See, members of the clergy could be investigated only by ecclesiastical courts under canon law, and the bishops were also immune from investigation by the civil authorities. Thus, there are still some concordats exist between Vatican and other countries. Thanks for listening. See you again.